Hello YouTube, it's B3 and his fat cat. Back with another action figure review. Today we have the Marvel Legends MCU Rescue figure. Yeah, so Pepper Potts finally debuted as Rescue at the end of Endgame. I assume you're knowing that. If you're watching this, I assume you know that if you're watching this, because that's it. Just seeing this figure is a spoiler, so FYI. But they kind of hinted at that in Iron Man 3 just a little bit. But it's nice to finally see her and finally get a nice rescue. They were going to give us a rescue in the Iron Man 3 wave, like the third wave for Iron Man 3, but they never did it. It would still be nice to get that comic rescue, but I'm not going to build this Hulk. I'm going to sell the Build-A-Figure piece she comes with on eBay, link in the description below. Definitely getting that War Machine. Thought about Shuri, passing on her, passing on Rock Python, passing on Union Jack. Beta Ray Bill is an absolute must-have, and passing on Loki. I already have some really good Lokis, and I just don't feel the need for another one. From CEO of Stark Industries to powered by Stark Tech, Pepper Potts protects world order in her own rescue suit designed by Tony Stark. I thought it was weird when she came to fight alongside him at the end of the movie, because if you're both on the battlefield, what happens if you both get killed? You have a daughter. Who raises her? Happy? Actually, that probably is who would raise her, now that I think about it. But she's pretty cool, so let's bust her out of package. Here she is, out of package, the Marvel Legends MCU Rescue. Pretty cool fig. I quite like it, actually. Much better than the last Marvel Legend we reviewed. The last Marvel Legend we reviewed wasn't a bad figure, it just was lacking something that that specific character needed. But she's really cool. I'm going to show you her Build-A-Figure part. Torso for Professor Hulk. I think it would have made more sense to have a shirt on him. That would have given him a bit more character. He just kind of seems like a regular Hulk. But he does have a smiling head, so I think that helps. But I'll be selling this on eBay if anyone wants it. Probably not for much. I just don't need it lying around. I'm also gonna. I have a couple torsos to sell. Actually, I got another one right here. Sasquatch. Gotta sell both of them. So I'll be doing that at some point. Let's bring Pepper back out. She has some cool accessories. As you can see, she has this sort of back unit. 49 rescue. Pretty cool. And then that pops off. And it's still detailed if you don't want one on at all, but it'd be accurate to have one on. And then she has this one, which pops right on. So that's like more accurate, like she's flying and stuff, you see. Pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. And it actually has added articulation as well, if you can believe that. It really, really does. Because you see the flaps that are up? Well, there are additional flaps on the inside. See these two dark flaps pop right up. Pretty cool. Just to save a bit more room in the display, I'm going to have her with this one on. Because she'll take up a little more room with that other one. Can't have that, can we? She's really nice, though. Really nice. So, articulation. Head. There we go. Goes up very far. Perfect for flying poses. You can absolutely get her in a flying pose. 100%. Down very far. Side to side. Not much wobble. Up and down. Forward and back on the arm. Bicep swivel. Double elbow bend. Rare for a female figure. We often get a single elbow bend with a sort of a bend in the elbow and not the bicep, you know what I mean? Forward and back on the wrist. The wrists do rotate, but it's made a little difficult by the cover on the arm. Not too difficult, like it can happen, but it's not as good. You know, the torso moves around extremely well. Very poseable figure all around. In and out on the legs, forward and back. Not too much back because she got butt. Not too much butt. Just like in real life. But, you know, knee bend. Up and down on the foot. Ankle pivot. There we go. Very, very cool. Very cool figure. No repulsor hands or anything. I think some open kind of repulsor flying hands would have been good. However, since it seems like she mostly flies with her backpack, that might not be the case. I saw Endgame once and it was in theaters, so I can't remember off the top of my head exactly how she flies. But I'm sure she has repulsor hands or something for fighting. So some repulsor hands would have been nice, but I don't miss them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like she has a lot of character on her own. With the backpack, I can get plenty of flying done with the backpack, and I don't really need the hands. But she looks really nice, you know, a nice soft face. Because in the comics, Rescue mostly does just like emergency services stuff and not actual crime fighting. The blue and silver look great together. I'm kind of glad she's not red. I'm glad they gave her her own color, you know, so she didn't look like exactly like Iron Man. She's her own thing, not just a female Iron Man, and that makes me really, really happy. Once again, the detail on the backpack is just great. She looks really, really good. Now we're going to do some size comparisons. First up, we have Rescue with another female mold. On the left, Wolverine. Not bad. I mean, I think Wolverine's supposed to be a bit younger, maybe. Not entirely sure her age in the comics, to be completely honest, because I don't read too much X-Men stuff. But I mean, it's not terribly bad. This is the young female mold, so it's not an adult female mold. And then here on the right, to show with another MCU figure, we have Killmonger. Very cool. They look good together. Let's remove Killmonger and Lauren, and we'll throw in Hydro Man to show her with a male comic figure. That's one of my more recent Marvel Legends. Actually, that is my most recent Marvel Legend. She's my second most recent, but I already reviewed him. And to show her with a Build-A-Figure, here's another MCU Thor Ragnarok Hulk. Obviously, he's much taller, but he is Hulk, so what you gonna do, huh? You know what I'm saying? So all in all, what are my final thoughts on the Marvel Legend MCU Endgame Professor Hulk Wave Rescue? I like her. I like her a lot. She's very poseable. Detail and paint are pretty great. She has, I guess, enough accessories. She could have had a bit more, and maybe she should have, but to be honest, I'm content. I really like her. Can't wait to mess around with her some more. She's going to look great in my Marvel Legends display. And I'm just glad to have a few more female characters, you know? Lots of the time the female figures don't move as well in the arms as lots of the male figures do, but she does, because she has the male arm articulation. You guys know what I mean. Like, you saw it on Lauren. You see, this is what I was talking about, where it bends at the elbow once and then rotates at the elbow also, instead of having a bicep swivel and a double bend at the elbow. But she has the bicep swivel and double bend, so that's much better. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time.